So we can start now. Thank you so much, everyone. We have 21. Oh, now it's Cristiano in the house, just joined us from Brazil as well. Hi, Cristiano. Nice to see you there. So we have 21 people plus the team of presenters, Karen and the Toronto Excel Toronto group. I'm going to turn off the instructions. I'm just I think everyone is familiarized with the instructions. You have these icons at the bottom of your screen when you hover around the middle of your screen at the bottom. You can turn off your mic, and then once we start the presentation in just a minute or so, I would also ask you to turn off your video cameras, because that way it will help us with the internet speed. And you can use this icon here to ask questions on the chat area, and then we will be asking the questions to Karen when it's time for that. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to stop sharing because we don't need the instructions anymore. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today again. It's a pleasure to be here. Today we have Karen Abecia with us. She is in São Paulo, Brazil. We met, I'm not sure when, online, and then last January when I went to presenting at the Excel weekend event, I met Karen in person, and we had a good time talking and walking around. And I met, she invited me to her office. It's amazing, the space that she has, the team. She will talk about that. And she's a good example that we can do a living out of Excel. Sometimes people ask me, what? That's Excel? That's what you do? Can you make a living out of that? Karen not only does a living out of that for herself, but she has a team of 6 people in total working with her in different projects. She has a lot of free content on YouTube. She's been building her YouTube channel for a couple of years now. Her YouTube channel, you may have received the link on the Meetup invitation, is her name, Karen Abecia, and the rest of the title that says, Eu juro funciona. It means in English, I swear it works. And that's how she always ends her sessions when she's presenting. She has a huge I don't even say audience. She has this big group of fans following her from all over the world, especially in Brazil, because she always presents in Portuguese. But she was brave enough. She was brave enough to be here with us presenting in English today. Right, Karen?
Right. Thank you for your words. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited. It's my first time in English. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I was talking with my team and they talk, you are for free talking about Excel to help people, so don't worry. And I feel like this. Thank you for being here, for the invite, Celia. Thank you. I'll talk about different ways to do some things that you almost do in Excel. I have to pin my screen or something like this.
You have to, so Teams always shows who has the video on.
Talking, yes.
And shows the last 4 or 9 people who turned on their videos. Once you start presenting, then we will see your presentation.
Okay, but now could you see me in the webcam? Yes?
Yes, we can see. Yes.
Okay. Well, I have 18 years working with Excel, but I came from the, I like to do manual works. So I do it in Excel. I like to colors in Excel. I like to be easier in Excel. And all my work is bring things in a easier way to do the same what the most of people do in Excel. English is not my native language, so apologize if I make some mistake. Celia will help me if what a word, a mistake, but I think that it will be good for everybody. I will share my screen with you. I prepare simple example because the most of the things and research and tools that you use daily in Excel can be amazing. And I will show how do it be amazing. It's for it I create my channel. I swear it works because the people think, I can't believe it's Excel. Yes, I swear it works. Could you see my Excel now?
Yes, we can see your spreadsheet that says sales dashboard.
Yes, okay. Well, I bring here range sales, simple information. I choose sales dashboard, but all of you have to translate it for every content, every team, every subject is my objective, my goal. Here, I will start with a little research. One thing that when I came in Excel 2007, when it will appear, was appearing in Excel, here in Assert, it calls, oh sorry, Home, it calls format as table. This is a simple things, but when I started doing dashboards and discovering these new features in 2007 was a new feature, I looked for this and I thought, okay, colors, next. But now I know the power of this thing have to, when we use in a dashboard, in a pivot table or something like this to analyze data. Our project here is show how analysis can be simple and can be I affect, wow, it's Excel, it's our job now. When you start here, I will click one time and these colors don't have difference for us. I will show this, for example, my table has headers, okay. And the first things that will help us to create an incredible dashboard, it's named regions, but not like select a cells and put a name. The table has a name. This name is table 1, but now we need zoom or it's good to see?
If anyone is watching us on a mobile device, a small screen, let us know in the chat so that we can ask Karen to zoom in. For me, it's good now because I'm watching on a desktop. If anyone needs Karen to take care of the Zoom, let us know in the chat, please.
Okay. And here I will change this name to sales. This will help us in a lot of things and formulas and research and tools and a lot of things. Here, let's understand what we have. I have data sales. I have random, okay? I have 2 products, apple and mango. I have the price, the value of a price, a quantity of the sale and location. And I have to answer some things about it. The first thing that we can do is without view and freeze pane, because in 2000 version, we have it for do this line to be freeze, okay? But when I do a table, look at mango here, down, down, we have A, B, C here, and now I can more down, and now we have the name of the first line here, up, without need view, freeze pane, freeze pane. It's so good to not spend time. And I forgot, I think, but because my nervousness, I forgot to say that I have worked with you in this presentation. So if you like it or it's a new thing for you, please let me know in the chat. Okay, Celia?
Yes, so
And
Karen
Celia
is
will
asking if
tell.
when you realize that she's explaining something that you were not aware of, let us know in the chat. And I don't know what the audience, some of the people we have in the audience, I know they are quite experts in Excel, but a lot of the people I don't know, so I don't know how used they are to using tables. Even this morning at my work with one of the clients, a big corporation, I was instructing people we need to start using tables, and they were telling me, people that work with data analysis every day and with Excel every day, they were telling me I need to work about tables. I don't know what the tables are in what tables are in Excel. So it's so important. It's such an important topic and concept, but a lot of people just work with Excel daily and they are not aware of what tables are and what they can do for us. Also, another thing, Karen, if you want to change the title where it says data sales, maybe you want to change to sales date because it's the data, it's the Portuguese word.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Sales data.
Date.
Date.
Yeah, so it's clear. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, yes. Is equal word in Portuguese, but the other terms. Thank you.
So we have Tanya saying that 95% of her students don't know tables.
Yes.
We wish they could be here. Okay, go ahead.
Let me know in the comments, you that are seeing this presentation, if you know the power of the table in Excel. Celia is right. The most of people say, I have a lot of cells. Yes, it's a table, but it's not true. Just it's a table when you choose home and do format as table to do the next steps. Yes?
Exactly, or insert a table, yes.
Okay. Here we have freeze the first line automatically. And other thing is the filter. The filter is here automatically. But if you cannot use now, you can table design here up and unselect filter button. Okay. The best thing for me to work with tables, it's here. Insert slicer. Slicers can help your user, and some people talking about, no, it's good for me here, a simple filter. But all my work and all my projects, all my videos, and every time I'm working in how can I help more people? How can I do the experience easier? So you certainly the most of people know about the filter simple, but here we have a better option to help more and more our user. The slicer, it's good to talk about the version. Slicer to tables, it's a variable in 2013, 2016, and 19, not in 2010, okay? And the version of Excel. And I can choose location, for example, okay? And here I will increase this line to put here and help my user to have a better experience. I will resize here, and to show all these buttons, I can do slicer here and put a lot of columns, 2, 3, 4, 4 columns. Okay, it's much better than filter. I can click Miami and it's done. Now, for a lot of people, it's a dashboard. What is dashboard? Dashboard, it's a word that explains that you have analysis, and with buttons of informations, you will make a decision, you will a better analysis. But I will more deeper in this subject. In the next sheet, I will show how can we create charts to cause a better impression about this data. The first things is create here. Can I call support?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
To make all the informations that the final client don't have to see. Could you imagine that Celia send me, Karen, please could you create for me a dashboard to analyze my business, Apple and Mango, to see sales, for data, for month, a lot of questions. Here in support, I will put the questions that the client have to ask for me to guide me in how can I create these charts and analysis. First, I will change the name for database. And here in support, the questions. Now, could you understand me?
Yeah.
Okay. Celia is a good friend and say me, Karen, everybody will understand you. It's okay. Go ahead. And I'm here. Thank you for this, Celia. About the questions. What questions we can do in this data? Total sales. Total sales. Okay. By location, sales by location. Sales by location. We can do sales by project. For do something different, average by product. Oh my God. Okay, and we have data. We can do the data with monthly sales. Can I say this?
Yes. Yes, that's correct.
Sales. Okay. 4 questions that the most of people answer with pivot table. This personally is my best friend in Excel, a pivot table. I love pivot tables because it's fast, it's easy to do, to explain, and now it will be faster, not easier, because I will put total sale here. And do you remember in the first step, I changed the name of this table. This table now calls sales. Okay, now I will insert a pivot table. Can I say pivot table or pivot table?
Pivot table.
Pivot table. And here, sales. Just it. We don't have to make a range, change the sheet. Here, just clicking OK, and it's done. I will put here to see clearly. Okay. I have tell a story. A storytelling data is a subject interesting. I'm studying now. It could help us in Excel a lot of things. And I start with a good number, a big number. So the big number is total sales. I will put here. Okay. I have the price and the quantity. Here we don't have the total. Anytime now, for example, we can came to database to create a total. And now you have a table, and could you see that the column appear automatically with these colors, with these filters. And now we have a new feature. It's not a new feature in Excel, but about tables, okay? A new way to create formulas. Here we have to make price multiply quantity. Okay, it's not D5 or D6. It's price. It's easier for our user for explain for maintenance.
Maintenance, yes.
Maintenance. Okay, easier. I will do this with quantity. And without a table, you will make a formula and you have to do up and down. But here, just with one enter, it's done. It's easier and friendly, okay? It's friendly, more than D61 and X42, no?
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me if you are if you think now you are that are watching that it's good for you? Tell me, Celia, about the comments.
Yes, if you want to tell Karen about how useful tables you think they are. And we have some comments already. Oakley is telling that the slicers are the best thing since sliced bread. Since there's pão fatiado, since sliced bread. It's the slicers are the best thing invented. Yes.
Yes, I agree. Okay, here the new information is not appear, but if I click in data, refresh all, it's done. And the total I will put here in values. Okay, this is money. So in home, I will put the right format. I don't need zeros. I will do this. And now let's start the class with dashboards. It's my favorite part. I will create a new sheet here, and the first things that I have to do is choose the space that I will work. I will use all this space without scroll bar. I don't want the users go down or right here. So I will create an insert, shapes. I love rectangles, but I love more and more these rounded corners. I think that is so beautiful. I will put here. I forgot an information. One test of my love of Excel. I am Excel lover, but I'm a really lover. And when I go to a presential meeting or talk with my friends, a lot of people say, I love Excel. And I say, no, you don't love Excel. I love Excel.
I love more.
Could you see?
Oh, Yeah, you have a tattoo saying that. I can.
Yes,
I
I
can.
love Excel.
Let me. Yeah, you will show that again later when you stop presenting so that we can see in a bigger screen.
Okay, okay. I put here a rectangle with rounded corners, and I can change these corners. A little corner, a little, okay. Okay, it's just for let me know how the space can I use to create my dashboard. And now I will search my images in Google. Always Google, no? My subject is about apple and mango, fruits. Okay, I will search fruits background.
We are not seeing. Can you bring that over to this screen, Karen? Because you are only sharing.
I think I choose one window.
So you can share the application or you can share the screen. Yeah, we can see Google now.
And now it's working when I change my window?
Yes.
Okay.
And don't forget, sorry to interrupt you, don't forget to save in the Excel. I'm just a freak and I'm always concerned about saving, not to lose the work.
Okay,
You don't
3
want to
times, 1, 2, 3, yes.
Okay.
To have lucky. I will put in my machine and not in the cloud. I think it's better. Okay, thank you, Celia.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Fruit background. So a lot of people talk to me, I don't have creativity. I don't have good things about how can I use image? How can I search for this? It's simple, background and your word. Simple. In images, we can see a lot of beautiful images, but could you imagine here a chart? I don't think so, but we can do it. And I will choose this image. Right click, copy, and just put here, paste. Yes. Wait a minute. It's done. It will be a magic, no? Okay. It is not the same size, the image and my rectangle. So now you have to never do it. Never do it. Okay? Let's go with, I will see, how can I say this?
The corner?
No. Proporção.
The proportion, yeah. You need to keep the proportion. Yes.
Yes. And to keep the proportions of this image, I will do this. And now I will crop this image. Oh, but a part of the image was deleted. No problem. Okay. Oh, but you talk about this thing, this part, I love it. Okay. And now this image will be the same that this image. Click one time, picture format, crop to shape, and now I will choose the same rectangle rounded corners. And now I will choose the size of my corner. Okay, ready. Now delete this rectangle, that blue, and when I put my zoom in 100%, I have the right size to create my dashboard. How can you show a chart or data or numbers in front of this image? I call in Portuguese this tool, I create this name in Excel, how Velzinho. Velzinho, I make my search. Have to translate in, wait, I don't remember.
A veil, a veil,
Bread. No,
a veil.
it's veil, a little veil.
Yes.
But to explain more, I think in a veil, bridal veil,
Yes.
like a bridal veil.
Yes.
Okay. And to create the effect of like a bridal veil, I will put here the same rectangle with corners, rounded corners, but not in front of all of the image, just here. And again, in the corner, but the secret is, I will click in shape outline, no outline, shape fill, and all the times I use white. And now to transform it in a little veil, I will put shape fill, more fill colors, and 1, 2, 3 clicks, 30% of transparency. Okay, and it's done. Now I can create all my charts and my numbers here with a good effect, and everybody will see in the first second, oh, it's about fruits. Okay, it's easier to my user. It's hard to me. It's easier for my user. Am I right, Celia?
It's easier for them, and it's nicer maybe to look at, right? It's more attractive.
Yes. Here I have a number, and I want to bring this number to this panel. I have to do the name of this panel and text. I like word art to do this name. It's easy and big. I put here sales dashboard. It's okay, this name?
Yes.
Sales dashboard. Decrease a little, bold. Okay. And about colors, how can I use the great color? Usually I talk about, you are not a designer. The most of people that will create a dashboard is not a designer. So you don't have to think about how can I choose the best color, because someone, the designer, was paid for this. So you have to use the colors of your client, of your customer, or your project. I bring here one example. This is my logo. It's logo. It's called
Yes.
logo.
You can say logo. Yes.
In first, it's my new logo. Celia, you
That's a
don't know
very
about
nice
this.
one. I didn't know
Yes.
that one not yet.
Yes, nobody knows. It's a new information.
Oh.
I'm changing the
Exclusive.
website and all this stuff. Okay. And here, I paid for it. A designer will think about these colors. So I will just use these colors to Excel, makes charts, tables, and all the visual effects through these colors. You will choose, I am in PowerPoint. Yes. Hello, Microsoft. Could you put these things in Excel, please? Just PowerPoint knows how discover the exactly code of these colors. Each color have a code that calls RGB code. And now I will put here 2 shapes to tell me exactly how is the code of these colors. Okay, Karen, I work in Google. Let's talk about an example. Google. In Google, you will do not two, but 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. It's about the color of your company. Okay, here I have only 2 colors. And the first shape, I will choose shape fill, eyedropper. This I have in Excel. I don't have in Excel. I want it.
Yes.
Please,
Yes.
Microsoft.
There's a user voice request to have these put in Excel. We need that there.
We need that. So one click in eyedropper and the next click I will put my, como falar cursor?
Cursor.
Cursor. My cursor here and wait a second. It's done. 255750. 255750. I will ask to eyedropper what is the code of my color. Shape fill, again, eyedropper. Oh, it's black. No, it's not black. It's a kind of black. 35, 35, 35. Okay. 35, 35, 35. Can I do in my email, put the code? Yes. I think that easier put in a...
What, sorry?
shape.
Can you do what, sorry?
Can we write it in an email or here in Excel?
My connection is not good.
750. Okay, no problem. But I use a shape. I think that is easier. Okay. I will cut here. I make some bad mistake. Celia. Oh my God. Celia, leave me. Okay.
I can hear you.
Eu falei alguma besteira, será?
Não, tá tudo certinho. Dá para te ouvir perfeito.
Okay. Thank you, Carol. I will do here paste. In the next step, we will delete these shapes, okay? Only for help us with these numbers. And now I will create my special theme colors. Here in page layout, we have colors, and I have a lot of group of colors, a lot of themes, and I will click in customize colors. In this window, I will change just accent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, just it. But I have 2 colors. How can I create 6 here? I will show. Accent 1, I will click here, and more colors, and the code is here. 255750. Could you see that it's the same color? In each computer, in all the world, it's the same color. Somebody's talking?
I just said yes, sorry.
Okay. You are here. Okay. Now I have the same orange that my logo. Now I will put here the code RGB of my black. 35, 35, 35. Okay. And what can I do here? I will choose a type of this orange. Look. This is my orange, my new orange. I will click here again and again in more colors to change this area. I will choose sweet orange here. Okay, it's a variation about my special color that I choose here. Okay, the same. I will choose the same orange, again more colors, and now dark orange. Okay. And if you don't have choice, if you don't have, you couldn't imagine a new color, always use gray, shades of gray. Here and here. Better this. Okay, if you don't have idea what color you can choose gray color. And now the name, Toronto. Save. Okay, here. Bye-bye for this, bye-bye for this. And now my table change without one click, because every piece of my Excel that have colors will be orange, black, gray, because I decide here in page layout. If now I click here and table design will receive these colors, look, it's all about my colors. I choose one time and I don't spend time about it in the next steps. Here I can slicer, do the same, change the color, always base it in my colors. And now this will be in the same color. It's okay for me. Now I will bring this information here to this dashboard. I don't like use cells because we don't have freedom about the size of one row or one column. For me, it's more comfortable work this and floating object. Yes.
Yes, with shapes.
How?
Shapes. The floating objects like shapes, the rectangle
yes,
and other
floating
shapes. And
yes.
text. Okay.
I think it's easier for organize this area. Now I will put here one more shape, but this, it doesn't work like a shape. You can choose a heart, a smile, every shape. Now I will select this shape and in the formula bar, I will click one time. I will put the equal sign and now I will go to support and click one time here where I have the value. And now just put enter. Okay, let's see if it's working. 3, 4, just a minute. Okay, 3, 4, 6. Let's do it in the database. I will clear the filter and put here 99999 to see it working. 3, 4, 5, and now data, refresh all. Yes, I swear it works. It's because the name of my channel. And now I will make this friendly. So here in shape format. Oh, tell me about it, please. Write in the comments if is a new thing for you or if you already knows about it. Please let me know. Celia, help me.
Yeah. Anthony is asking, Karen, is this Excel?
Yes, yes. Shape outline, and let me know, Celia, let me know.
So Vivek is saying it's new for him. Tanya is saying she knows about it. Paco is saying functional. Gary is saying he knows about it.
Okay, I will make a surprise.
Yes.
And shape outline, no outline, shape fill, no fill. Okay, now it's being better. I have to click in decrease. I think it's better like this. But if your client look for this, what it means, 3, 2, but what it means. Okay, I will create more text box here without bold, decrease, and put here total sales. The same name of here. Now, I like this part. I will put here icon to do easier analysis. Insert. I like icons inside the Microsoft Excel because we can change these colors with icons, but it's just for Office 365 clients, okay? But if you don't have it, don't worry. Just go to the Google and do it. I did it by cart and use these icons. I will put here icons. Just with by, we can see this, for example, and put here to show our sales. And it's cute. I think it's cute.
Very cute.
Here, I like lines to help the visualization and thin line. Okay. Total sales is here. But now in the second analysis, I will change sales by location, sales by product. I will change this to use another thing, an average by location. Let's change it. Sales by project here. And I use the same pivot table here. Control C, paste. Okay. And now I will change the analysis. I have some by product. Okay. And could you guess what icon I will put here? Yes, I love it. Insert. Let's put there. Insert icon.
Do we have fruits there? Oh, wow.
Yes, we have all. But mango, I don't know. Insert icons, mango, mango. Oh no, no problem. No problem. Google will help us. Icon, mango. Yes, here. I will put this. I like one color icons. I don't like, because here I have an image with a lot of colors. If I choose
the background.
Yes, I will do a carnival in Excel. Okay, here. Okay, let's do the analysis here, and I will remove the grand total and put here. It's okay for me, this. Now, I want to change to percent here, sum of total, value fields settings, and I want to do of grand total a percent. Okay.
Percentage, yes.
Percentage. Okay. G5 and G6. Let's do it. Here, I will duplicate this box and put G5, enter. Again, duplicate G6, enter. And now just format this box. Here we can tell a story. So I have 3 millions, and inside this number we can talk about apple here and mango here. It's done. I will put here other label to help analysis. Somebody's sleeping now?
Everybody's sleeping.
No.
No,
Tell
no,
me
no,
that.
no, no.
Wake up. Please comment, wake up, please.
Yeah, so you know,
Make me happy.
Karen is a professional live event organizer, and she's always making questions throughout the presentations. I think it's the Brazilian style of doing this. Us here in the North America, we stay quiet throughout the presentation and we don't ask any questions.
How can they say it's good? You have
Yeah.
to.
You're doing fine.
To me.
You're doing fine. It's great.
Yeah, but I know Karen likes interaction throughout the presentation. She wants to know if people are following her and have questions, or if they have any comments, just feel free to comment on the comments and we'll let her know. Anthony is saying, for those who don't know how to duplicate, Karen is holding control and dragging the text.
Yes, like this. I have one thing select. I press Control, click, and drag with Control.
That's a good one. Good
Easy.
tip.
I will put sales product. By product. Yes, by product. Yes, it's good. Now I will do the next average by location. And this location, the same, but Control C here, I will put location, and I will change here, because I have to show in flex. And if I simply put the name here, Buenos Aires, Miami, Santiago, São Paulo, Excel can make mistakes, because if here, could you imagine here, for example, a slicer. I will put a slicer by example, okay, by product. And I think, okay, I5, it's Buenos Aires. But if I choose Apple, it's not true. I5 is Miami. So I have to think in these options, and I will delete this. Okay. Where I am. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. And here I will Control C and I will paste the values there. Here it's not a pivot table. It's a simple cell with simple values. And here I have sure that these values will not turn off the location in the cells in each analysis. So here I will make my favorite function, that is Vlookup. I will put here Vlookup. In this area, I will put more cells here, 2, 0. I will not explain Vlookup because I'm focusing the dashboard, okay? I will make this fixed and this equal. And now it's okay. Percentage. And now I will put there the flex. Flex, I will put the flex by Excel. Through the Excel, insert pictures and online pictures. I love it. And online pictures, flag, Buenos Aires, Miami.
It's on the other screen. Do you wanna bring that over to this screen, Karen?
Here?
Okay. We are not, so we see icon mango on Google.
Yes. And now you are seeing my Excel? Are you seeing?
Okay. Yes. Yes. I thought you
Okay.
were looking at flags already. Sorry.
No. I'm looking for, I'm thinking about the flags.
Okay.
It's hard thinking English in a lot of
I
things.
know.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. It's flaming in my head. Buenos
Yeah,
Aires. Okay. Insert picture, online picture, flag, Argentina. Ah, yes, here. I love Excel and the new things should do our job easier. Miami, insert picture, online picture, flag. Okay, yes. I'm not thinking about the size, just to put the image. Santiago, no icons, no. Insert pictures, online pictures, flag, Chile. Okay, and now Brazil.
Na, 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 na.
With S. Yes. Okay, now we have all the flags to do my analysis. I will select all these images, and here we have option to size and properties.
Properties,
And now
yes.
properties. I will unflag this lock aspect ratio and unflag relative to original picture size. Why have I do it? Because I have no different size. I have the same size here. So I have to put here like this, or easier. Select one size. I will put there. It's more faster. Here. I will choose the right size. I have one more. So here we'll put the flags. I think I'm pressing shift. Okay. With shift, I will make this.
So the proportion is kept.
The proportion, yes. Here, it's my model. Okay, my model have 1, 3, 5. Okay, this. 1, 3, 5. And 193. 193. All image in the same size. Here, Kari, I'm not good with this line, align. Okay, no problem. Select all your images and here align top and after align, distribute horizontally. Okay, so now we can create in the same way using this house, M5, M6, and the sequence. M5, M5. Yes, here, M6. I will change for number of cells, 7 and 8. Okay, I will increase these numbers here like a PowerPoint presentation. Don't be afraid about 32 size. No, it's like a PowerPoint presentation. And here I don't have the, I have just some, no calculation. Okay. Miami wins. Here, I think that, yes, the number have to, I need more space. No problem. But it's not like this. Here I have this format. Okay, without zeros. I need more space to appear my number. Okay, now it's good. This number, this. Let me see, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. I talk about it, about don't worry, and align automatically, decrease a little bit. Okay, shape format, align top, and distribute horizontally again. I think how the size is not the same, it doesn't work, but just looking.
Yeah, it's a matter of making the shapes the same size first, so that then.
Yes. I'm pressing Shift to do it in line.
Yeah, so if we press Shift while you are dragging the shapes, they will move only horizontally without deviating from the alignment that we had before.
Yes. Okay, and now sales by product. We'll come here, this analysis, sales by location, and the last analysis is monthly sales. I will put a new resource here that is, it's not a new because I did here, but I will put here in my pivot table options. I will click in a cell pivot table and up, I will choose pivot table analyze, insert slicer, and I will put the option to the month. But Karen, we don't have month. No problem. Here we can put month and create with the text function. I like text function because I can choose how we will show date, like 3 letters. I do prefer in this way. Okay, it's done. Now I will click in data, refresh all, and month is available to enter in my slicer. Here again, pivot table analyze, insert slicer, and month. Okay, it's working, but I have one of these for 1, 2, 3 analyze. And now this can be changed here, clicking in report connections. And I will choose 1, 2, 3, okay. And all these numbers will change my analysis, and I will put there, cut, and paste here. I do prefer horizontally, slicer in a lot of columns, 12 columns to complete year. Right click, slicer up settings, because I like to change this unflag display header to do more space for my dashboard. And now with one more click, I think that it's better to visualization. And I can do this. I want to see January, September, December, or the last 3 months.
And you
Just
have
one
Alt Control, right, Karen? To
Yes.
select several buttons, several months.
Yes.
How do you select several months on the slicer chart buttons? Is it holding control?
What is several? What is several?
Vários.
With control. Here,
yes.
here with control, I can choose several months.
Yes.
Okay. And now my idea is always I can do. Well, I could make a lot of charts of analysis, but with this presentation, you can make your customer, your client with power, because your client have a choice of choose January or April, and you cannot do a lot of presentations, because in this example, you have to do in PowerPoint 12 situations to show these numbers. And if somebody changed the number here in database, you will have to change 12 slide settings in your PowerPoint. And here, with just one click, you can change all with PowerPoint face, but it's just Excel. I will now put off the formula bar and grid lines and headings and menu. And now you have the effect about what? It is Excel.
Is it Excel?
You know?
Yes.
One click to change our numbers, and without a difficult way, without a difficult formula, without VBA, without a macro. I love all the things, but I have to explain that it's easier for all users in Excel to not spend time with PowerPoint anymore. And I'm done.
Oh, wow. Yay. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Guys, I know that
Thank
Karen must feel exhausted.
Oh my
because,
God, my father is here. I'm so ashamed. Oh
because it's your father, you're saying?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Bravo,
Prazer
Karen. Bravo.
Prazer em conhecê-lo. So it's Karen's father is online and attending our meeting, and she's happy. I know she's happy.
Oh man, thanks God I'm not stop my share, because I will be nervous in this presentation if I know about my father.
She's just realized her father was online when she stopped her presentation, so the video came on her screen. How is it for you guys? How did you like the presentation? What questions do you have? So the purpose was to just build a simple dashboard and show the different techniques with shapes and charts and icons and aligning shapes, working with colors, to make a dynamic dashboard that help us get answers to questions in a fast way.
Gary put a comment. Help me, please, Celia. You did awesome. Only problem, you did not mention soccer. Oh my God. No, I don't mention. Oh, can I show the last thing? It's one thing that I did about soccer.
Yes, show us
30
one of your
seconds.
dashboards, Karen. Yes.
Yes.
Show us one of your dashboards. One of those complete ones.
This is the Toronto Meetup group. We're only interested in ice hockey.
Sorry?
Rick is saying that because this is Toronto, we are only interested in hockey, not soccer.
Ice hockey. Ice hockey.
Ice
Here.
hockey, just hockey on ice.
Here I have, can you see?
You need to share. Hi, Stefano. Nice to see you there.
It's birthday of Stefano's birthday.
Happy birthday, Stefano. Thank you for joining us today. Stefano is
my partner, my boyfriend, my partner in business.
Partner in business and in life.
And
And he does a great job with the marketing work for Karen.
Oh, that's sweet.
All the promotion, all the websites, and all hard things in marketing is Stefano's job.
Things. Could you see my window?
No, you need to share your screen again, please.
Again, no problem. 1 second, please. Oh, yes. And now?
It's coming up.
Yes.
There it is. Is that Excel, Karen?
What?
Is that Excel?
I did this in the Russian World Cup, and this dashboard you can choose the year of the analysis here, and through the year, my point here, we can see who wins, goals. I don't know how can I say goleiro.
The goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper.
Goleiro is the one preventing the ball to come inside the, right?
Right.
Yeah, the goleiro is the goalkeeper, yes.
And I did English version. Here you can choose English or Portuguese version, and I was happy for do this just for fun, because I'm Excel lover, no?
So in that dashboard, we can see that same trick at the background with the picture, and then that little veil, as Karen named that shape in white transparency on top of the picture.
Yes. And I bring another. I have a lot of dashboards in my channel if you're interested in this. But here I have, I don't know the English name, the Fantastic Chocolate, you know, Willy Wonka.
Yeah, the chocolate factory. Chocolate factory.
Yes. And here is chocolate sales. But what I have to say is every team, every subject, every company could have a dashboard. You can make a custom about it. And it's how it's what I have to do in my videos and teach the people about open your mind about Excel, not formulas, just numbers, and think about the visual, about the charts, about other analysis. Yes,
and
now I'm done.
And the interesting thing about this dashboard that you showed us, it's something that can be done without knowing a lot of the hardcore, I would say, Excel. So we don't need to go into data models, Power Pivot, Power Query. You're just using regular tables and some simple formulas, like you were saying in our meeting today, the summary, announcing our team. You are just using simple Excel. Most of the formulas people know about it. tables, it's one of the things that some people don't know, and we need to keep that battle of teaching people about tables, because that's something very important.
Yes.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Can I
Well-
make a point, Celia? Sorry. Oh,
Go ahead,
answer that.
Dick.
Was that a question? Yeah. That was great. That was really excellent. And most of the techniques and there's a few I've learned from what you showed, but you know, and they're all great. It's awesome. The only problem is that the vast majority of Excel junkies are not graphics designers, and I am one of those. And it's looking at your wonderful designs on top of Excel, like, oh, that's great, I could do that. But no, I don't have a graphic pinky. I don't have a single ounce of graphic capability. And you have to accept that as you know, a real weakness. You either are or you aren't. It's like being a singer. You're either have perfect pitch or you can't hold a tune, right? And so my point is that your dashboards are beautiful and your use of the tech is great. And I just wish I had your graphical touch. And thank you very, very much for showing that today, because I think it made us all feel a little better about Excel, because that's pretty neat. Okay, is that enough? Enough bowing. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard, for your words. But could you? I know you are talking. Oh, for this I create a method. It's right, method.
Method, yes.
Yes, to learn people to do these jobs. I have training online in Portuguese yet, but I think put in our other language. The first language will be Spanish. We're starting now. But with a method, everybody can do these dashboards. I create a method for this. I don't like when I hear people like you, I have to be a creative person, you know? I create a method step by step to learn people to learn, no,
To teach people.
to teach people. And my channel, I make a little classes to do it. I can't hear you, Richard.
He's muted. You are muted, Dick.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, he got it now.
Because everybody talk about it. I cannot do it. I am a number person. I
think that every art related or creativity related work comes with practice, like most of any other thing. It comes with practice, and at the beginning it's easier just to follow instructions like you have on your classes and learn the basic techniques and follow an example that is already prepared and structured like that. And then with the time, if we keep repeating the same work, then it becomes easier to understand, oh, maybe now I could play a little bit with different colors or different fonts or different sizes of the shapes or whatever. And it's yes. Like everything else in Excel, and even people designing Power BI dashboards, it's the same. It seems so easy when we drag and drop the visuals in there, but then it's not so easy to pick up which visuals are best. What's the size of each visual? How can we arrange them around the board? It's something that comes with practice, and it's a work in progress all the time. Richard.
Yes, and I think based in testimonials of my students, because every day they send me messages about, oh, I was thinking that I never do it, that I cannot create dashboards like this, and with the method, yes, now I can. So that Claudia Roxo, it's my student.
She's here,
Yes.
one of her students, yes.
Yes, from
Hello,
Portugal.
everyone. Yes, it's true. I'm her student, and I followed her methods, and now I can do dashboards like she does.
Oh,
No,
wow.
he's amazing. The work of Claudia, it's amazing. And a lot of students talk, oh, I think that I can't. And with method, everybody can do it. I swear.
It works.
It works.
So just one thing to add here, Karen, you already have channel in Portuguese and you're going for Spanish, but this is your first English, and now you can start adding your English instruction on YouTube channel.
Thank you. Thank you, Pato. I think that in all countries, when you start to talk other language, you have a lot of, how can I say it? I think, oh, Karen, you are not ready because you are not a native, your words. I don't happy talking words like, slowly, but I think that it's how I can now explain and teach. I love it. I love Excel. I love people. I love being a teacher. So I will think about Vivek Patel tell for me. Thank you, Patel. Richard, your mic is not working.
No, I crashed, so now I'm back. But my point, by the way, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want to monopolize, but my point was that some people can look and conceive of the kind of beautiful graphics that you have, and some people can't. And that sometimes there's no amount of teaching that can teach you that. You can, I mean, and that's partly why they have the templates, with the different color schemes, which are totally inadequate. What you do is you take it to the top level, and it's wonderful. And you're so lucky that you have that skill. And I'm just saying, I don't have that skill. I'm a numbers guy.
Yes.
I'm a techie, but I'm not a designer. And that's all. Anybody who's seen how I dress, anybody who sees how I dress knows that. Brown shoes with blue shirts, stuff like that, right? Yeah. So anyway.
So Mr. Murray, what I'm telling is you need to add Karen to your team. So that
Yes.
Exactly. That's right. Rather than doing it myself, I need to have a Karen type person. Absolutely. Are you for hire? No. Okay.
No, and it's
that's
okay.
right.
And it's okay. Each people, it's good in one things, and the other thing, no. Cristiano is here. Cristiano is my friend, my Brazilian friend. Yay, Cristiano. Cristiano and the other guys, the most of my friends in Excel, YouTube, and things like this, they talk to me, Karen, you are good and do it. We don't want to do it, and it's okay. But if you want, I have a method and it works. But thank you, Richard.
It must be fun though. It must be fun though, quickly, when you get into a corporation and they want everything to match their corporate standards. And do you run into that a lot?
Did you understand the question, Karen?
No.
So
like if you're go ahead, Celia, and I'm done. Yeah, go ahead.
Dick is asking what challenges you find when you go to a corporation and they want everything matching their colors.
And they want the colors, or they don't want colors?
They want the dashboard matching, meaning em português, eles querem as cores exatamente como as cores da marca deles. Os desafios que tu encontras.
Colors is easy because you can use RGB, but it's the other parts of the design that have to be compliant with their corporate style. I assume you run into that.
So
Right.
Celia,
In the most of companies, they don't know how the Excel could be. So when I came, I started my work and they were waiting for a bar chart, yellow, just it. And when I put the right colors and don't carnival colors, but I choose in the company colors or logo and things that you can show to a director, to professional presentation, they say, okay, you can use these colors. Good effect.
Celia?
Yeah. Yes, Vivek?
I have one trick. Is it okay to show it? Because when you are selecting the colors, there is a one tool available which is amazing. When your corporate color, corporate logo is there, it's amazing. Do you like? Is it okay if I show it to you? Just half a minute.
Yes. Do you think it's okay, Karen? I think so.
I think so.
Do you use,
for example,
maybe she's using palette creator. Do you use in Google Adding?
Okay.
Well, when I have to do some work, for example, I worked for the Samsung, okay, Samsung, and they have one color. Is that question?
Can you explain?
Am I right?
No, but Vivek is saying that there is a tool that it's very useful to pick up the colors. Is that correct?
Okay. No, I don't like these tools. Photoshop, I think that have this one site when you put one color and they talk about what color will be good with these colors. I don't like it because, for example, Samsung have blue logo, okay? Only blue, not, but if you put blue with other colors that this website say to you, blue and yellow. What is yellow? Where is yellow came from? Nothing. So I use always the color, for example, blue for Samsung, and a variation of this blue and gray. I always use gray. I don't like merge other colors because I will think about, I'm not a designer of Samsung. I just use these colors of this company.
Okay.
Vivek, was that what you were suggesting, Vivek, to find a tool to find other good matching colors, or you were talking about something else in Excel?
Something else, and you know, this picks up color from the logo itself. It doesn't match the other colors.
Okay, and
I use that all the time when I'm creating, so I thought it would be useful.
Yes. Bring up your screen if you have it there and show us that. And meanwhile, I'm going to ask Daniel, I see a hand icon on your name. Did you have a question? Daniel?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to contribute to what Dick was saying. Was just about the fact that he was just saying that people can't learn these skills, and I kind of get what he's saying there. I guess I just wanted to contribute to that.
So you feel the same challenge with the design?
Yeah, as a financial modeler, I think it's very, you know, we're always looking at numbers, and you kind of get your head into the idea that you are a numbers person and you're no good at the visuals. And like Karen has demonstrated, you can do it in Excel, but just knowing what color can be difficult. And so what I often do is copy stuff. So you find something that looks good and then copy it.
I think it's fine.
This isn't a negative. It's just accepting my personal limits.
Yeah.
So Karen, you were talking about a logo, right? So if you go and search
Yes.
on Google, there is an
Yes.
add-in called a palette creator. When you
Yes.
select the logo, just right click on logo and say palette creator. You have multiple options. Do you want to create a 32 or how many different colors related to that color in logo? And when you do that, it gives you combination
Yes.
text
It's
color,
okay.
and it
It's
doesn't.
okay.
Yeah, so then you can design your theme around it. So you can select any logo that is related. If it is a black and white, you right click, palette create a 8 color, and it will give you black and white variation. That's all.
Yes.
30 minutes. It's a called palette creator. It's Google add-in, and any image you click, right click, and create color.
That's a good
That's
Oh,
one.
all.
I didn't
it's
know
You
that
can
so
one.
take back.
good.
You can take back, Celia, now.
Yes. I didn't know this app
Add-in.
website, but my friends talking about one site or website of Adobe. In
Yeah,
Adobe, then Adobe create other colors.
yeah.
Blue with yellow, it's good, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't
your
like that.
way
Yeah, I don't
works.
like Adobe. I use Adobe for complex thing. I also use a Peloton for another complex things. Like if I want to turn monochromatic and different
Yes.
color, I use Peloton as well. But this one I like because it just select the color which is in the logo. It doesn't
Yeah.
go. It doesn't allow you to do the variation of the color.
It's
That's a
great.
good one.
I will use it. Thank you, Pato.
Elizabeth, I think she's still around. I see her there. She had a question way back before, but then our conversation just kept moving on. She was asking how did you put the formula at price times quantity at quantity. So it's the formula that shows up automatically when we are working on a table. Elizabeth, yeah, when you are putting the formula inside the table column, when you select any of the other columns in the table, instead Excel automatically, instead of putting, for example, cell A5, it puts the name of the column there, as long as you are selecting on the same row where you are putting the formula. So that's a kind of a different language for formulas when we are working with tables.
Table
Okay.
is a amazing tool. It's so good.
Okay, guys, I think we are getting to the end of our time. Let us know if you have any questions, extra questions or comments that you still want to do or to say to Karen. Thank you so much and Anthony is saying this meetup will be called Toronto MS Excel and Google.
You know, whatever you can use to make Excel better, it will attract people in Toronto Excel meetup. So
Yes,
Excel, anything related to Excel, it's good.
yes, and we just want to do our work easier as possible, the easiest possible. Karen, thank you so much for your courage. I know you were a little bit nervous, and I know that because I went through that exact same experience. I've been in Canada for 7 years, and I still say a lot of and you must have seen it and noticed that when I'm speaking, because I still translate on my mind when I'm speaking. And sometimes I'm not translating anymore, but if for some reason I think about it, then I start translating and then I start saying a lot of times. It's a hard work to present in a different language. Cristiano is there, he knows that as well. But you know, here in Canada, almost everyone is from somewhere else that is not Canada. If you ask someone, where are you from? They will always say, oh, I am who knows, I am Irish because his grandfather was Irish when they came to Canada, and then the rest of the family was born here, but they still say they are Irish, and they still speak with some accent, or they speak a different language, and people are very understanding here of everyone speaking with some kind of accent, different accent, or not totally correct grammar, because that's how this country is made of people coming from all over the world. And we learn from each other, we learn to respect each other and to appreciate each other's efforts and contributions to the community, and that's how we move on. Karen, so before that, sorry, someone is asking if we will have the recording. Yes, we will. I will provide the recording in a day or two by email to the people attending the meeting. It's the recordings. Recordings, in fact, are on a YouTube channel for the Meetup group. All the sessions are being made available there. I will let you know of the link. Karen, please let us know where people can follow you, where people can find you, and say any last words to our attendees today. I think it was a fun meeting. We have been running sessions with very high level stuff, like Cristiano coming in with his sensors and someone else coming in with power apps and all that kind of weird things. And today it was just about Excel and simple formulas and nice things that you can do with Excel. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I hope everyone else has liked it too, has enjoyed it too. Go ahead,
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And if you want to learn more about dashboards and Excel with colors, my Instagram, my name is equal in all the internet, okay? In Instagram, Karen Abecia, and YouTube, the same. And every week, every day, I put new videos to help people to open their mind about what Excel can do. Thank you for your time, Celia. Thank you for the time of all of you. Thank you for the words. And can I ask something?
Yes, I know.
I always make a joke. It's like Instagram is a popular app in Canada, in other countries.
Yes.
Okay. Could you take a picture here and put in Instagram with my name is @Karen Abecia, Karen Abecia, and I will repost it in my Instagram. Okay? Let's do it. I always do it in my lives, in my presentations. So let's do it. A picture. Put my name to, I repost this. How can I say arroba?
At
Karen Abecia. Thank you for your time. And it's it. My first time, yes.
And we swear it works.
I swear it works. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll stop the recording now.
Okay.
Stop recording.